Mission Impossible Fallout is the 6th entry in the Mission Impossible franchise. A franchise that really got going with the 3rd movie, but like really got going with the 4th. And this franchise is getting has gotten way better ever since that 3rd movie. And in this entry, we have Ethan Hunt and his team once again. Team members kind of swapped around from movie to movie. But Ethan and his team this time around have a failed mission on their hands, dealing with the acquisition of plutonium, or lack thereof, as they failed this mission. And now that's kind of on their hands. They're kind of dealing with some world-threatening stuff, to keep it vague, as they always are, though. And we have villains and betrayals and twists and turns, and it's a Mission Impossible movie. You got your spies, your gadgets, and it's all there. This is very much a Mission Impossible movie. Definitely in the vein of the last 3 movies than it is the first 2. But it does borrow some elements from the first movie in particular, which actually adds to it, because the first movie has a lot of tension, a lot of slow building. This movie has some of that definitely in the middle, but first things first, I'm actually going to talk about the first half of the movie. Then I'm going to talk about the second half. I think I don't do a lot, but I want to sort of have you understand my opinion on this movie. Okay, so this movie's been getting amazing reviews. Everyone's this is the next Mad Max Fury Road of the decade, and it's, in a way, it actually is. This is a fantastic movie. But that first half, okay, let's talk about it. It's not bad at all. It's actually very, very good. It's a very good first half. The first half of the movie is a B+. It's very fun. It has some amazing action sequences, but it doesn't feel like it's really going anywhere yet at that point. The story itself's kind of stalled. It's not quite as interesting as it should be. It is a very engaging movie for the most part, but the story itself does take some time to really get going. But as far as the first half goes, amazing action sequences, a great bathroom fight scene that you see in the trailer. That's fantastic. There's no music in that scene, which makes it even more intense. The direction here by Christopher McQuarrie is really good. It has a very solid setup. It's very good. It's very, that first half is a very fun summer blockbuster. The second half is where this movie gets freaking awesome, near perfection. The second half of the movie is an A. So yeah, the second half's fantastic. There's a certain reveal, I think it really started with a certain, chase scene of sorts with involving Tom Cruise, of course. It's kind of part motorcycle chase. Well, it actually kind of is a motorcycle chase, but this motorcycle chase is where it really starts to get going. That scene, and especially a certain reveal that was a little predictable, honestly, but that certain reveal certain kicked it into high gear, and this movie just keeps going. It's a non-stop adrenaline thrill ride. The story picks up a lot, gets a lot more engaging, a lot more fun, and it becomes the movie I wanted it to be from the beginning. And that's why this movie is actually really, really great, and I want to see it again, because I think this movie will play actually even better on rewatch, because you see that first half, you know what it's all leading to, and you kind of have this fun whole experience with it. So I want to see the first movie. I want to see this movie again, maybe over the weekend or something, whenever I can get a chance to, really. Yeah, I want to see it again. If you're one of my friends watching here, take me to see it with you. But yeah, so fantastic movie. Tom Cruise is the thing that really impressed me here. His performance is probably the best he's given in the franchise. He actually has a lot he's dealing with in this movie. It's kind of it goes back to MI3 kind of times, where it's actually a very personal story for him, and it's actually very good. Tom Cruise is such an underrated actor, dramatic actor. I mean, he's obviously known as the best action star on the planet, and he is. He really is the best action star on the planet. But I don't think he gets enough credit for his dramatic performances, so he's very good in this movie. He's fantastic, as is everyone else. Simon Pegg remains a bright spot of these movies. Sadly, Jeremy Renner's not in this one, but what can you do? Ving Rhames is awesome. He's given more to do here, I think. that he was in the last two. Definitely, at least. Alec Baldwin's pretty solid when he's on screen. Henry Cavill's awesome. That dude's freaking cool. I mean, I liked him as Superman fine. He's awesome here. So yeah, he's really great. Angela Bassett is pretty good while she's on screen, at least. The story itself is actually very good once it really gets going. It starts off as a pretty formulaic Mission Impossible movie, but it does branch out to be a little more than that. It is a pretty simple plot still, but it does try to do a little more with it, and I can commend it for that. This is definitely one of the best Mission Impossible movies we've gotten. A little predictable, sure. The first half is a little underwhelming. As someone who's like really looking forward to this, but I think it'll play a lot better on rewatches. That first half, at least, because it's an incredibly well-made movie, and I would recommend you see this in IMAX. I didn't see it in IMAX myself. I don't know why they didn't put the screening in IMAX, but whatever. What can you do? But yeah, so I'm gonna give Mission Impossible Fallout an A-. Great movie, really great movie. I don't know if it'd be in my top 10 of the year so far. I had to rewatch it, and I had to think about it a lot more. I don't think it's gonna make it on my list by the end of the year, but this is still an awesome summer blockbuster and one of the better movies of the summer. So that's my review for Mission Impossible Fallout. I saw a bunch more, like, yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp. After my Ant-Man and the Wasp review, I saw like an early screening of Skyscraper. I saw an early screening of Equalizer 2. I could have done early reviews for both of those, and I didn't. Skyscraper was more just because there wasn't much to talk about with that movie. It just wasn't good. So I was like, just kind of a bad movie. Why would I review it? Not much I can say. Equalizer 2 was a lot of fun, I thought. I thought that was a lot of fun. As was Mamma Mia 2, which was a lot better than the original movie. Ooh, wow. That's a lot better, that one. And Unfriended Dark Web, I saw that, and that was really great too, actually. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on those movies, because I'm probably not going to do reviews for those. But yeah, so that is my review for Mission Impossible Fallout. Next week it's Christopher Robin. I'm really excited for that one. I'm going to have an early review for The Spy Who Dumped Me, probably Friday night. And a review for Teen Titans Go to the Movies. But yeah, so that is my review for Mission Impossible Fallout. So, peace.